Hello, everyone. I'm out on a hiking trail right now. I want to try something. This is more of a test, I think. Just kind of see if anything comes through. Take it slow, no rush. I think you're being asked right now to just chill a little, slow it down. You ever, there's a song by, what's his name? It's Slow It Down. It's a super popular song. Let me see. I don't think I can get out of the screen. Sorry, I'm just like, I know I probably look weird just talking into a camera saying out here on a log, but it is what it is, I guess. I'm the one who decided to do this. You're being asked to slow down. Take it slow. Slow it down by, I think it's Ben something. Yeah, it's a very popular song. If you look up Slow It Down, you'll find it. Which is very much a song. It's a song about, it's two separate perspectives of kind of like a connection. Like both people getting in their head over separate things for separate reasons. It's a really good song. I'm staying out here. I came to the spot. I sat here. I think 2 to 3 weeks ago. I came out here and sat. Kind of really just sat and thought for a while, and it did me a lot of good. And lo and behold, I came out and it did the same thing, right? This is it's a Sunday. It's a Sunday. I'm out here. And I'm going to turn this around so you can see the river. It is gorgeous here. It's absolutely gorgeous. I couldn't see that. I hope it looked good. It probably did. And just sitting out here and slowing down, right? Taking a moment, just sitting with myself and my thoughts and whatever's out here. Which so far, ducks, some geese. It's not seagull, actually. Kind of weird. A lot of little bugs. I honestly don't know if this is a video for anyone. But I'm gonna upload it anyway. I've been keeping to a schedule. I've been recording the readings ahead of time, having them come out at 8 a.m. and then 8 p.m. So two every day. I'm currently 2 videos ahead, which is further ahead than I have been since I started that. So I don't think I'm gonna make this one of the, like, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna make this one of the scheduled ones. I'll probably just upload these, like, actually. It's kind of going back to when I was just talking about shit instead of doing the tarot cards. Which, I mean, looking back, I realized some of that was definitely channeling too. It wasn't all me. It's just something that kind of happens once I start talking about the topic. Yeah, that's. I mean, I never realized what it was before, but I've always had that, right? Ever since I was a kid. I would just start talking about something and say, like, some fucking wise ass shit, and the adult would just look at me like, what the fuck? Whose kid is this? Who made this one? Seagull just flew right in front of me. Maybe seagulls mean something to you. It's also just a white bird. Heard white birds. Doves. Doves are always love type of thing. Slow it down came through, so just stop overthinking things. That's a lot easier said than done. I understand that. Sometimes you need to just get out. You know, nature helps me a lot with that. It brings me back, gives me perspective, right? Gives me perspective that, like, first of all, like, whatever I'm overthinking about is a very small fraction of time that I've been alive, and a very small fraction of the time I will be alive, and eventually I'll look back and I won't even remember it, or maybe I will, but I'll be like, man, I was thinking way too much. You know, it just worked out. Like, I didn't have to. Like, the thing is, whenever I overthink anything, and I'm just sitting there, like, over different scenarios in my head, 20 different scenarios, conversations, and how it could go if they said this thing, if I said this thing, and then how would they respond to that, right? Whenever it comes to what actually happens, all of that preparation did absolutely nothing for me. Because there is something where, like, you are preparing, right? There's a boat going by. There's something where, like, all that preparing never does anything for me, and I've realized that. Usually the first positive thought that I have surrounding something, which of course, oh, that was cool. There's, like, waves coming in now because the boat went by. That's so cool. I love this shit, man. I love being out here. I'm in Montana now, but I grew up in California. I miss the beach. I miss the beach so much. Sitting by a river. It feels very good. It's a lot less crowded at a river in Montana too than at any beach in California, so that's also very nice. It's very, you can connect with yourself a lot easier. Very good place. Water is very good for that. But yeah, all that overthinking never actually does anything for me. And I've started to realize that you gotta be patient with yourself too, because, I mean, if you're anything like me, I've been I've had anxiety and overthought for as long as I can remember, right? It's just been a part of me. So you have to be patient because you're still gonna do it. You just have to realize, like, you have to be like, hey, is this actually helpful? Is this actually helping me? Does it, is CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, talks a lot about that. It's helped me a lot, and I can see how it has affected me in the ways that how I move through those type of things now, like challenging thoughts and looking for the evidence of something, of a thought, right? And because when you're overthinking, it's like, what makes you think that thing is going to happen? And the reality is, usually it's because it's something that's happened to you in the past, and you're projecting that onto a completely new person with a completely different set of life experiences that would cause them to react completely differently. Because we all react to things based on who we are, and who we are is based on what we've been through in life, what brought us to here, the things that we've held on to, the things we've let go of, the people we've met, the parents we have, when you have children, they change your life, they change your perspective. There's so much that goes into making a person, right? There's so many factors, including like genetics and stepping away from the psychological aspect of just our environments, right? Genetics plays a big role in how you react to stress, how much you react to stress, the chemicals that flood your system, and how much of that chemical flood your system when things in your environment happen. Right? These are all controlled by genetics, as everything in our body is. There are genes that tell our cells what to do, that tell our cells how to operate. And those come from, of course, your mother and your father. I don't really want to go into a talk about the birds and the bees, but we all know. What the fuck am I'm just oh my god. It'd be really weird if a kid watched these videos, if I'm being honest. Like, I'm just like, what? There's no way they like understand what's happening, or what I'm even talking about. I guess when I was a teenager, I would have. Even like middle school, I probably would have gotten parts of it. I guess it's not impossible. Anyway, how this started was slow down. that's funny. Just slow down. Take some time to yourself. I mean, go out into nature, take a sit. Turn off the lights, watch a movie. Turn off the lights, meditate. Distraction is good. Okay, I'm not gonna bash distraction. There's a certain point where you have to stop distracting though, and like look at the thing that you're distracting yourself from, right? But distraction is necessary. It really is. Especially if you have like a 9 to 5 and you have to go to work, and distraction helps you compartmentalize something that can be really difficult until you can actually deal with it, until you have the time to deal with it, right? And then you have chores around the house, garbage, cleaning the dishes, laundry, cleaning, sweeping, vacuuming, like, the list goes on, brother. The list goes on. List goes on. But make sure you find the time. Make sure you make the time, Maybe you gotta cancel some plans with some friends so that you can really sit with yourself, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. And if they're good friends, they would want you to take that time anyway to get yourself right. Find some way to clear your mind. Find some way to clear your mind and see what comes back. Get yourself out of the present moment, right? Well, kind of get yourself into the present moment. Yeah. It's about bringing yourself into the present and not present difficulties, right? Like you don't want to be thinking, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta get that done, I gotta go run this errand, you gotta get out of that to really meditate on and think about what's important to you, I would guess if this found you, there's something, or you just like hearing me talk, with a pretty scenery in the background. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this one here. I am gonna upload this. Probably not gonna be. It's not gonna be one of the scheduled videos. I'll just upload it. I might schedule it for like noon or something. Something like that. Not that it really matters, I don't think, but yeah. See you in the next one. Peace.